Hey, it's Marko here from Fair Realty. So today I'm talking about how clean should a home be on completion, possession. And I've been in business 11 years, hundreds and hundreds of transactions. I've seen it all. This is the one issue that still comes up, and let me explain. And then I'd like to hear some of your thoughts, and maybe you can post some comments in the comment section. So this year I've had approximately 50 properties complete so far. And I would say out of 50 times, 10 times or 20%, the sellers left their homes immaculate for the buyers. I mean, you could literally eat off the floor. 30% of the time, or 30 out of the 50 deals, let's say 60%, the sellers left the place okay. Wasn't spotless where you can eat off the floor, but okay and acceptable. And 10 out of 50 times, or 20% of the time, the cleaning's really not acceptable, and sometimes people leave garbage behind that they don't wipe down the interiors of the cupboards. They don't do anything with the oven. They just leave the place in general not acceptable, in my opinion, 20% of the time. The problem is, how do you address this? And in my 11 years, I've tried many different things. For example, I'll write into a contract for my buyer that the place is to be professionally cleaned prior to completion possession with the receipt provided. The one issue I've run into this over the years is the seller is usually moving out that day or the day before. The cleaners are in the home the day of completion. They're unable to provide a receipt. My buyer's asking for a receipt. The seller doesn't have it because the place is being cleaned. Then another problem is, what is professional cleaning? Is it two people cleaning a house for 2 hours that's 3,000 square feet? Or is it two people cleaning a house for 8 hours that's 3,000 square feet? Also, there is no specific criteria in terms of how much has to be dusted, how much has to be wiped down. Do the carpets need to be steamed clean? So you can write in professional cleaning, seller to provide a receipt. Doesn't always work that great in my practice or my experience. Also, on the listing end of things, in the last 12 months, I've literally seen my sellers choose offers, unconditional offers that have less stipulations or clauses. So in February, I had 2 offers. They were identical, they were unconditional, but one offer wanted access to the home prior to completion twice and wanted professional cleaning. The other offer did not need those 2 things, and my clients went with the other offer purely on the basis of there was no professional cleaning required. So that's the other component of writing in professional cleaning. And then I've always thought about, well, why don't I just organize cleaners for my buyers on completion? The problem is, usually when I'm giving the keys to my buyers, they have their truck or moving truck or car full of stuff and they're moving in right away. It's not often that I give the keys to my buyers and they move in 3 days later. Also, if I'm organizing the cleaning and paying out of pocket, if the place is very well cleaned by the sellers, then we're creating an inefficiency because I'm paying for the place to have cleaned, even though the seller might have been one of those sellers that left the place spotless. So basically, the cleaning, it seems like it really comes down to good faith. Either people are really good people, they believe in karma and they leave this space, spotless, or they don't. And I really don't know how to address this problem. So I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. Marko, Juras, Fair Realty.